Hi guys, so a few of you have been asking how we do the inner engraving and the K9 crystal keychains. I've got a few different shapes here. Okay, so the post that I saw was these little rectangle K9 keyrings. Okay, I'm just going to grab my ruler and you can see that across this way 30mm, 20mm, and then across there it's just 10mm. Okay, so make sure you put those in the inner engraving settings. I'll show you how to do that. So the first thing that we need to do is make sure we have the inner engraving lens in, which is the rose gold one, not the black one. Okay, and then we're going to grab our riser. Okay, so the way we're going to measure it is so it's set up like this. Okay, so that's literally lined up on the outside of the grid there. So the measurement there is on 35. I don't know if you can read that. Okay. And then I'm just going to place that in the centre of the bed and screw it in. Okay. So I've screwed that on there. Okay guys, so this is my image all set up. So it's obviously my little dog Ozzy. Make sure on here you've got inner engraving, K9 carved glass, and then go on the inner engraving settings. And then this is where it's important to get the measurements right. So like I showed you before when we were measuring the rectangle, the x-axis was 30, the y-axis across here is 20, and then the z-axis here is 10. That's all millimetres. Make sure the positioning piece is 35, like I pointed out. And then we're going to just go import canvas. So you can see this is the canvas laid out here. And then I'll show you how I got to my image. Okay, so this is how my image started off. And then I copied that Command C into here, which is the inner engraving. Pasted it in. Okay, you can see it's pretty big. And then you go on the 3D photo settings, if you don't know this already. And then I don't need it to remove the background because I already did that myself. And what I found personally is if you adjust this slider here, it pretty much equates to how visible the image is inside the glass. But bear in mind, the higher this is, then the longer it takes to do the inner engraving. Okay? So I'm not going to spend another 6 credits doing that because I have already done it. Okay, so if you think you're happy with the position of the image, it's important to just make sure that it's bang in the middle here. You don't want anything touching any surface, and you don't want it to be engraving too close to the top or the bottom, because then it will start to scratch through the surface and stop the engrave. Okay. Okay, so I'll go ahead and process this now. It'll give us a rough time. So that's literally going to take me 4 minutes 53. So I'll do a quick time lapse and then we'll see the result. Thanks. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe my video.